I firmly believe we're in the middle of an epidemic, like a crisis when it comes to relationships. And there's a thousand things, a thousand reasons that we could blame, but I do think that one of the biggest things that we struggle with when it comes to healing and healing from heartbreak specifically, and even just dating in general, it's because we have let ourselves down. And what I mean by that is that I'm not taking away what the person did or what the breakup was like and the things you went through, but I am saying that often the reason that our hearts are broken so much, the reason they hurt so much, it's not even them, it's us. It's the anticipation we had. It was the desire that we had. It was the thing that we set ourselves up for, and we let ourselves down, or we feel like we let ourselves down. And a lot of these relationships have been stuck in this place where it's just a cycle of just not wanting to be hurt. So what we do is that we run, and when we run, we don't create a space for things to heal. Now, if you're dealing with heartbreak, if you're on the other side, you're the receiving side of this, then there needs to be this understanding that it's okay that it didn't work. And I know that's like almost the cliche to say that it happens, and we live life and you've gone through all these other breakups and you've healed and all that. But the truth is that you're in this moment right now. Like, you're feeling this, you're going through this. There's something that needs to heal. And I want to pose it in a couple different ways and help you heal through this, because what's the point of us understanding these things if there's nothing tangible for us to take away from it? But I want to just bring that first thing to mind, that it's not them, it's us. Like, it's not that we are the corporate, or we're the ones that take the full take on it, but it is that we have set something up in our mind and we've created this almost pedestal that we put them on. And when this thing never happened, it's us that has to deal with it, that has to grieve with it, that has to go through it. But you let yourself down. That's what your brain is telling you. Like, we failed. We let ourselves down. So we grieve harder, not because they left or not because it's over, but because we feel like we failed. And I need you to understand that you didn't fail. That if a relationship did not work, it does not mean that it was not good. It does not mean that you're not good. It doesn't mean that you don't have value. It's just things don't always work. People are people, and there's 1,000 things, and we can blame so many things. I myself have gone through many breakups, but in a fresh one right now, in the sense of things that needed to leave. And I can say so many negative things, but the reality is that none of that has any take on me. The decision that you need to make is now going to be on you. For you to be better, for you to change, for you to do things that are going to improve you. And the only way we ever heal from that is knowing that, one, it's not our fault, but we now need to do something to change, because it is our mind, it is our heart, it is in us. It's the decisions that we have. We are struggling with healing from these broken hearts because we feel like we let ourselves down, and you didn't. You actually were doing the thing you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be hopeful. You were supposed to want the best thing. You were supposed to want the future. There's a saying that says that if you're not dating for marriage, you're dating for heartbreak. So it's okay that you have put your mind and your heart and your thoughts behind something in the future, because that's the whole point, the future. And you now have to cope with that. Most relationships fail because of the era that we're in. And again, I know it's cliche, and I know it's something so many people say so often, but I do think that this illusion of option has ruined longevity. Like, we are dating as if it's easy to just find someone and move over. But the reality is that it's not that easy. Yes, you might be very attractive, you might have money, and it might be very easy to find people who will give you attention, but not people that will give you intention. There's a difference between intention and attention. Some people are doing things just for attention. They look good, so they're receiving attention, but there's no intention that is positive behind it. All intentions in there are something else. If you're only looking for attention, what's always going to happen is that you're going to get vanity. You're going to get used. You're going to get looked at in ways that it's not good. It's lustful. If you're in intention, you're going to find people who are going to feed your soul, who are going to feed the good in you, who aren't there because you can offer them something, who are not there because of your financial status or your physical beauty or the things that you could provide for them. There are people that are within, and this is in everything, not just romantic relationships. We need people around us who are not just there for the attention, but for the intention too, that are going to show up in ways that we need. A lot of us are stuck in this attention phase, and we think that because we can pull people that we're doing good, and we're not. It's broken. And this is not just something that is just a thought. This is actually a study. There are studies that say that people who have all this attention, who have, especially in dating apps, have something called choice of paralysis. that they can't, they go on fewer dates, that they find less people to engage with because of that. Now, I don't want to make it about like just the dating culture, because of course that's a thing that we're all going to struggle with. But when we talk about healing, we need to understand that sometimes we sabotage our own healing by moving into things that are of attention and not intention. We think that if we spend time or do things with other people, that's going to get our mind off of a heartbreak. And it's not. You won't heal by not paying attention to the wound. You'll heal by treating it. You'll heal by doing what's necessary. You'll heal by becoming a better version of you. And this epidemic of relationships where people are just looking for convenience loses its power.